Take us through your oversight visit to the province. How has it been? But also an incredible achievement obtained under very difficult circumstances given the issues of infrastructure and financial issues.
Any questions on this coverage?
Yeah, sure. Yesterday you spoke about being aware of the challenges of the resources, being aware of the great art teachers not being paid. I just want your commitments and interventions. How do you respond to that issues? Yes, you are aware of them. Why are you doing about it? For now, that's all for myself.
I think we need to start there. Want to congratulate the province of KwaZulu-Natal for performing in an excellent way. And we never expected this, but over the time, over the years, the province has been steadily moving up and up and up. We never thought that they will reach a mark of 90% at this age, especially that they are affected by financial constraints in the province. It's not something that is new, it's known, and it's something that accumulated over a period of time. Now it has reached a stage where it is unmanageable, especially by the province. So we came to the province to talk to the Premier and the MEC and the MEC of Finance, of course, to say, look here, they must avoid a situation because there are no means given by nationally to intervene with financial assistance to provinces. The only way they do it is they do it through Section 100, and we don't want that because it's not healthy for any province to be put under Section 100 in all the departments. Department of Education, we don't want to see that because they don't come back healthy. So we said, let's work together. The national office, the minister, the deputy minister, the DG, the premier, the two MECs, finance and education. But on our side, we are also going to engage the national treasury that they must allocate something more to the province of KwaZulu-Natal because this problem will never work on strings that they must apply cost curtailment measures as the province. They've applied. To me, where I'm sitting now, they are operating on a marrow, not even on a bone. So, and it affects us severely on infrastructure. It affects the province on compensation of employees, especially the grade R. Remember, the Bella Act now enforces us to implement grade R and to pay teachers of grade R according to their qualification. So if they are not paid, and yet we take grade R as the foundation for learning, is the foundation upon which we lay all the other grades on. So the teachers must be paid as teachers. Those who are qualified must be paid as qualified teachers. So we cannot leave the province to say, come out of this alone. We are going to work with the province, engage national treasury, provincial treasuries. We see how best. What I like about the province of KwaZulu-Natal is that all departments, they know that education is very important. That's why they are able to allow cuts from their own departments to help education. So we believe that when we sit down and look how best can we help them, and then they will be helped, and they will come out of this in a healthy manner this year, 2026. We are not going to leave them and say we push it to another year. It must be done this year. So we felt with the MEC today that let's visit schools around Umlazi. Not to say that we don't want to go to other areas, but we looked at the time because first day of a school, there must be learning and teaching. So if we drive to very far regions, it was going to take us a long time to reach there, and we're going to disturb learning and teaching. That's why we allowed ourselves to come to Umlazi. We visited Queensborough High School as well as Bonela High School, and we are so happy, the MEC and I, that learning and teaching is taking place on the first day. Like I said, that the financial constraints, they affect us on not only on infrastructure, on LTSM. Learners must have books to write on, and in some schools, stationery has not yet arrived, but the promises we get is that by the end of next week, all the schools will have had their stationaries.
Lastly, DM, on Mpumalanga, do you know how many schools are affected and what's the mobile operation there? How's it looking like as it stands?
I may not know the number, but I know the areas that are affected. Because when I get the report in the morning as to what is happening throughout the country, the report I got about Mpumalanga, they even issued a press statement to say some schools are not accessible, even if we want to. The school is there. The school has not been washed away, but the road to the school has been washed away. So it is not necessarily for education to respond as to what are we going to do. It's for us to work with our sister department, the Department of Roads and Transport, to make sure that they give us an access road to the school. That's why some of the schools really have been stopped for learners to go to school, because it's not conducive. It's affecting your area of Nkomazi local municipality, the area of Bonela local municipality, and in the area of Bonela it's around Hazyview. The schools in Hazyview are not accessible, and these are performing schools, and that circuit is a #1 circuit in the district. So it means performance. Most of the schools are 100%. Premier of Mpumalanga wanted to visit one school that has obtained 100%, but could not reach the school because of the roads that have been washed away. But on the schools that have been blown by storm, they have arranged mobile classrooms. They are arranging to fix the roofs where they can do, because they've put some money in the districts that the district can do it, and if the district does it itself, it's a bit faster and quicker. They promise that if as soon as the rain clears, they will do it in a week's time. Then the other ones where the damage is bad, they've arranged for mobile classrooms, and the mobile classrooms, remember, factories and all this were closed. So, but they promise that before the end of January, those mobile classrooms shall have been delivered. But at the same time, they will look at the schools that are a bit empty to accommodate those learners that they must be at school. So it's difficult to do whatever because it's still raining. Even today it's 100%, tomorrow it will be 100%. So every day until next week, Tuesday, that's when it will subside.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.